Greetings, noble audience. I am Henry V, King of England. Today, I recount the tale of the Battle of Agincourt, where strategy and valor met on a muddy field. It began with a claim to the French throne. Our ancestors believed that through lineage and right, the crown of France was ours. But as you all know, claims are but words without action. We tried diplomacy, we tried to reason, but the French, in their arrogance, dismissed our rightful claims. They believed their fortresses and their numbers would protect them, but they underestimated the spirit of the English. We sailed to France, a mighty force, determined to lay siege to Harfleur. The siege was long and hard, and many of our men fell ill. But we persevered, and Harfleur fell to us. My army and I had been marching for 17 days, weary from the siege of Harfleur and the long journey. We were headed to Calais, hoping to find passage back to England. But fate had other plans. By the time we reached Agincourt, we were outnumbered. The French, in their shining armor and on their mighty steeds, looked invincible. But I had faith in my men, in their spirit, and in our cause. On the eve of the battle, I walked among my men, disguising myself as a common soldier. I heard their fears, their hopes, and their dreams. And on that cold October morning, I spoke to them, not as a king, but as a brother in arms. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. The date was October 25th, 1415. Constable Charles d'Albret and a slew of nobles led the French army of around 30,000 against our 6,000. We may have been outnumbered, but we more than made up for it in determination and strategy. The battlefield was a muddy expanse, thanks to the rain. I positioned our men in a narrow formation, flanked by dense woods on both sides, preventing any chance of being outflanked by the larger French force. Our longbowmen, with their wooden stakes driven into the ground, stood ready. These stakes were a defensive measure against the feared French cavalry. The French confidence was palpable. Their plan was simple: a cavalry charge followed by their infantry. But the muddy terrain was our ally. As the French knights charged, our longbowmen let loose a deadly rain of arrows. The mud slowed the French, making them easy targets. Their cavalry, once their pride, was decimated. But the French were relentless. Their men-at-arms advanced, but the mud was treacherous. Many, weighed down by armor, were trapped, and others were felled by our archers. Seeing an opportunity, I led our men in a charge, pushing the French back. The battle was fierce. Hand-to-hand combat ensued, but our determination held strong. By afternoon, victory was ours. The French army was defeated, their nobles captured or slain. Against overwhelming odds, we had triumphed. Agincourt is a lesson in strategy, a masterclass in tactics, and above all, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the English people. Let it be remembered not just as a battle, but as a showcase of human determination and brilliance in the face of overwhelming odds.